Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to follow the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It helps us more than you could imagine. People listen to this fucking podcast
all over the place.
All over the place. I'm talking in the bath with a mother, you know.
Wait,
Where's this going?
Where did you
Where
see
is
that?
this going? In the bath with
What, you having
BTS
bath
Alex's
sex?
mother.
You having bath sex?
No, because let me tell you something. It's never a big enough bath. Like the bath that I have in
Because
my
your
flat.
hog is just wham.
No, the bath in my flat is like a standard UK British size bath. Okay, you know we're talking probably 4 foot long, 1 foot.
Two,
you know,
1.5 feet.
yeah,
deep,
like
something
it's
like
like I can just about get my legs in there. You know,
Yeah,
even
yeah,
though
yeah.
people do genuinely believe I'm 5'9", they think.
I swear to God, you're not far off it though.
Shut the fuck up. He's waffling, guys. Because of that Ollie Ball podcast, right? Ollie Ball said, if you didn't watch it, Ollie Ball said, Chip's 5'9", but he was bantering. And now everybody comes up to me because most of the people watch this podcast. So comes up to me and they're like, "Oh, fucking way taller than I thought," because they've all been convinced that I am 5'9". 5'9" is like Ali's height, and Ali is small.
Yeah.
Okay, to me. You know,
short
to me,
not
but,
small,
you know,
because he's certainly not small. He's a unit.
He's beautiful in his unit. You know, he'll kill me, but
Yeah.
you know, that's 5'9". Okay, I am not like 5. I'm not there. Okay,
Bro,
I'm
you
not
sound really
5'9".
insecure about your height right now.
I know, because it's so annoying. Because
Ollie Ball has you on strings.
he's put me on strings. I'm Ollie Ball's bitch right now.
You
he's
are.
16 years old and he's in year 11.
And he's got you
Here
on the
I am,
ropes.
sat in his podcast, nearly in tears. But nah, it is funny, but it's also not funny.
It is funny, but it's really not funny, guys. I'm definitely 5'11".
I'm sat in bed at night with my fucking
Wait,
head
so
on
what
the
do you
pillow,
claim you are?
I am literally on the border of 6 foot.
So you're 5'11".
Yes. Literally, I'm literally. But the thing is, here's what the thing is. And this is what people say. They say guys that say they're 5'11" are 5'10".
Yeah.
But because normally anyone who's 5'11" would just say they're 6 foot.
So you just want to say you're 6
I
foot?
don't want to say I'm 6 foot because I'm not. I don't want to lie about
You're
it.
5'11". Are you the type of guy
In
to say
fact,
5'11" and 3/4?
Me and Amrita over there.
Yeah.
We measured ourselves up the other day and put it on a fella's podcast story. This is about a month or two back, actually.
Yeah.
But I had shoes on, but I was 6'1" with shoes on. Amrita, confirm? 6'1".
6'1" with shoes
with
on.
shoes on.
We have.
Yeah, we've got the
facts.
video. Yeah, we've got the video. We're 6'1", and everyone was like, "You're not 6'1", and I was like, "Yeah, I've got my shoes on." But let's be realistic.
So you had 2-inch heels on.
Yeah, it was just normal Air Force. Air Forces are not 4 inches. But yeah. Come on, guys, give me a break. You're fucking ruining me. You're busting my balls out here. My mum hates me now. She thinks I'm a fucking peasant. She's like, I can't believe I
You're
gave
not
up.
even 6 foot, lad.
She literally messaged me like, that's so embarrassing.
Really?
And I was like, wow. She's like, go find a new.
Your mum
mother.
always texted me saying she watched the latest Fellas Mysteries.
I tell you what, my mum did actually message me. She messaged me saying that the new Fellas Mysteries podcast was one of the best videos she'd ever watched. The new video, the Jean Benet one.
Really?
And she loves true crime. She says
Well,
it's
she's
so
a
well done.
detective, isn't it?
No, she would not.
No, not detective. Sorry, not detective. Police officer.
Yeah. We'll call it that. She works in domestic violence.
Not that your mum's a pig, but that's just what they call police officers.
No, it's fine. I agree with you anyway. Just kidding, mother. You're a great woman.
We do love you. And she is a phenomenal woman.
Yeah, we love you, Margaret.
Wait, what is actually her name?
Well, I can't expose her name on a podcast because she'll absolutely lamp me. She won't lamp me because that would be abuse. But no, her name is...
Well, I call her My Little Piggy, so that doesn't really make sense.
My Little Piggy Larkin. She's going to fucking murder
Sometimes
me.
I say
I
for
just
me,
swear
and
to
she
God, I
does.
hope she don't watch this episode because I'm going to be finished. I'm going to be put up.
I'm joking, Miss Larkin. You seem like an absolutely wonderful person, and I hope that you continue to enjoy our Fellas Mysteries, our Monday Mysteries. Mystery Mondays, actually, is what we call it.
Yes, and if you're watching and you haven't even got to subscribe to that channel, that is unfaithful. Get over there, top of the description of the YouTube link. Go subscribe. How many subs are we on? About 80. As we speak, we're on about 86,000, right? So I'm sure when this podcast comes out,
Do you reckon we'll be on 100? Because if we do, we have
honestly,
to pay our editor more money.
the conversion rate, the people that are watching, and
mad.
Yeah, we told our editor when we hit 100k sub. Well, I didn't do this. So
I did it.
We've got an editor, and I'll be honest, he's pretty decent.
He's good. He's very good.
He's very good, and it costs a little bit of money. The channel's brand new,
yeah.
And we were like, right, we'll do it because we need someone this good, and he is really good. And Cal goes to him. He might not want this being said, but fuck it. Sorry, fish. Cal goes to him.
We won't go into
detail, but Cal says, when you get 100,000 subs,
when we get
100,000 subs on the Fellas Mysteries, He said this 2 weeks ago. We'll up the money that you already earn. Okay. You know, fast forward 2 weeks and we're literally about here.
And we've only put up 2 videos. I mean, there I was thinking this would take like a couple of months.
The guy's about to get a pay rise in a month.
I can't believe it.
And it's a decent one as well, but he's very good, so it's deserved.
And a big part is the reason why it's been successful.
Absolutely. So. There's been a lot of good comments about the editing, so without him, it might not even get to 100,000 subs.
Absolutely.
So we've got to give him that credit.
But... yeah, so we got that going on. Is there anything you got going on this week? I mean, we're back in business. Hey, I tell you where I did go to was a place called Electric Shuffle.
Oh yeah, Phil texted me about this. He wants to go there.
So the place is called Electric Shuffle, and it's like a bar. I also went to a place called Flight Club. Well, you and me went to Flight Club. We'll talk about Flight Club first, actually.
Good, by the way.
It's a darts place, but they've essentially gamified it. If you're wondering what that means, they've managed to take the game of darts, which a lot of people would argue may be boring, and a lot of women would be like, I'll never want to play darts. But what they've done is they made it accessible to anyone, and you can literally we rock up, you play darts, they give you different games, so like, you know, you got to hit this and you got to try and do it, and there's lots of different mini games within darts, and they've got cameras, so it's all digital, and the darts are like, so when you throw the dart and it hits the board, because of those cameras, it's tracking it, and so the technology is good, and we're just getting peppered on the side, we're drinking cocktails, we're just absolutely battered, chucking darts around. How have they not had an injury? You're throwing needles in the air while you're getting battered.
And I won't lie, there's a TV just above the dartboard, and there was a couple of people in our group that nearly took that TV fucking right out.
Yeah, it's class though. So if you guys, I don't know if it's just London or if you do live in London, I tell you what, it's great for a date. If you want to take someone on a date, something like Flight Club would be amazing. Yes. Speaking
of Flight Club, actually, I want to talk to you about this place I went last night. And I'll tell you what, we don't normally do free promo, but this place was really good. Yeah. JJ's been there apparently. On their Instagram, it says they've been visited by Skeptic JJ, all this kind of stuff.
Wait, that's actually what they say on their Instagram?
Yeah. I'll show you the post. But anyway, it's just the only place in the UK that exists that's like this, and I tell you, it is very.
Well, what is it? You're blue balling me here, lad.
Let me build it up. Let me build the tension. Okay. Anyway, the place is called Overworld, and it's in Haggerston, not too far from us. And it is a VR arcade bar. So you walk in, the place is completely white, like you'd see in some sci-fi film.
Sounds neaky as hell, by the way.
Yes, okay.
Nerdy as fuck.
I promise you, it sounds like that, but it's always busy.
Yeah.
It's reasonably priced, and this ain't no ad, by the way. I'm just trying to sell you a good place for a day, and it's such a good concept. So you go in, there's 10 pods, like 5 on each side, whatever, or maybe even more. I'll have a drink as well, please.
Yeah, he's sorted.
Anyway, so you've got about maybe there's about 20 pods in this place. So you go in and they're all lined up on the side. And
how big are these pods?
Are called quite big. Like enough that you can move around in VR.
Yeah. Two people in each pod.
One pod per pod. One person per pod. So here's how it works. So I went with someone else, and you go in there. We got a glass of Prosecco on arrival because I paid for it. Yeah. It was only $5 per glass. I don't know if that's expensive or not. It cost us £28 for the 1 hour session each. Okay. And then we showed how it all works. We go into our pod. They put on the VR headset. It was a HTC Vive. Good headset. You get given your controllers. They tell you how it works. You have an induction. You jump on. You put your thing on. You've got a headset, and the other person in your party, you can hear them so clear as day, but they're not in your pod. I was so impressed, and I've played VR before. I was very impressed. Then you so you've got your headset on, and you're in like this island that whoever owns this shop has created. So they paid a lot of money. There's a lot of investment in because the island is
it's their own island,
like a proper own VR island. And in the VR island is about 20 VR games. You have to travel to them by swinging your arms, and then you can go and play them. And they're proper VR games like Half-Life and zombie games, all that kind of shit.
Okay.
Here's where it gets even better. So you go in with whoever you've gone with, and we played this zombie game. It was like horde mode, zombies coming in, you got to kill them, just like COD zombies.
Yeah.
And for each kill you get something called dream coins. And these dream coins, once you finish, we stepped out. I had about 5.4k dream coins. The person I went with had about 5.6k. They beat me.
My day! So the person you went with actually showed you up, bro.
I swear to God, because on the zombie,
you can't be getting mugged off.
Mother's life, because on the zombie game, I had so many more kills and better accuracy. I was fuming, but I had to keep
humble it.
I had to be humble. I was like, you did so well. You did so well.
Uh-huh.
In reality, I was fucking fuming. Anyway, he comes over to us. He's like, right, between you two, you both got about 10,000, 11,000 dream coins, and that equates to about £14. Of
what?
Yeah, so you could buy whatever you wanted on the menu. You go on this
Well,
iPad.
like bevs. You can get drunk.
Yeah, so you go on this iPad, you go on the menu, add that, and then you slide your dream coins across. And as you slide it, the price comes all the way down as your dream coins are being added on.
So you can almost get a discount on your
so
drinks.
I think I spent about £25 on drinks afterwards, but
Yeah.
it came to obviously it came to like £10 whatever.
Oh my God. So depending on how you do in-game takes money off of your bill.
Amazing concept. I couldn't believe it. And I was sending and the inside of the place is so sick as well.
Really?
It's a really good place.
You did put some pictures in, to be fair, and I said this place, it looks really futuristic. So
I guess that's what they're going for, but it was a sick,
guys, or even girls, if you've got, you want to take a guy out to somewhere cool, it's one of those things that if you had just described it to me and I hadn't actually seen the pictures, it would almost sound a bit nerdy and a bit weird.
Yeah.
But
I promise you, this place has had money put into it. When I got in there, I was thinking, you know what? This place could probably cost a few $100,000. They got nice pods and good VR headsets.
Yeah.
Then I saw that they'd had their own VR games island made, and I was like, this costs a lot of money.
This is bags.
This costs a lot of money. But yeah, probably if you took somewhere there, I think they'd have the best time ever.